Today is the first day of the rest of your life. It doesn't matter how rough your situation is or how long you've been stuck. Today unlocks everything. My name is Tim Francis. I'm an entrepreneur in Austin, Texas. I'm a college athlete turned intellectual athlete. And if you believe that the thrilling pursuit of excellence is for you, then you're in the right place. This weekend, both mornings, I woke up at 4:45 a.m. and went straight to work. For 25 years, I've been a hardcore night owl. 2:30 a.m. is about when I would typically go to bed. So to get up at 4:45 a.m. is extremely unusual for me. In fact, back when I was a pro drummer, I was only going to bed at 4:45 a.m., not getting up at 4:45 a.m. About a month ago, I was really inspired by something I read in Alex Hormozi's book, $100 Million Leads. He talks about what helped him to generate such incredible wealth. He says the following: if I had to pick the 3 habits that have best served me in my life, they would be 1, waking up early between 4 and 5 a.m. Pro tip, this actually means going to bed early. Number 2, getting right to work. No rituals, no routines. I drink coffee and I go straight to work. Number 3, no meetings until noon. No interruptions, nothing, fully focused work time. To be clear, I don't think there's any magic to waking up early, but I do think there's magic in a long stretch of uninterrupted work immediately after a long stretch of uninterrupted sleep. After all, it's the most productive hours in a row of the most productive work I can do, with nothing getting in my way every single day. How can you lose? Alex has done some version of this for pretty much 7 days a week for pretty much over a decade now. No wonder that kind of deep work on building a business to build wealth for himself has resulted in an incredible outcome. He's only in his mid-30s and his net worth is already beyond $100 million. And it's kind of no mystery. When I saw his formula for deep work and getting up early, it immediately all made sense to me. I had seen this playbook before. Back when I was a college athlete, my whole life revolved around one single goal, and that was to get better at my sport. It was such an amazing peak experience. Every rep mattered, every minute of sleep mattered, every calorie mattered. In fact, I even took as few classes as possible that I could simultaneously qualify for my athletic scholarship still, yet have as much time as available as possible to focus on my sport. And the results were incredible. That kind of deep work and that kind of focus, month after month after month, produced incredible results. In the first 4 months of the season, I went from being by far the worst guy on the team to actually making the starting roster. And in the second half of the year, I actually ended up winning player of the game in the second last game of the year, where I was judged to be the best player on either side of the floor. It was incredible. In recent years, I've worked with a sports psychologist to help me level up my intellectual athlete game. The sports psychologist I worked with has worked with some of the best athletes in the world in Major League Baseball, NBA basketball, PGA golf, numerous athletes in NCAA high-level college sports. This psychologist is truly one of the best. In one of our earliest sessions, the psychologist told me that my success was not only correlated, but literally caused by my ability to achieve and sustain focus. Enter Alex's 4 a.m. habit stack. Yes, I want the kind of money Alex has. Deeper though, I want to reach the pearly gates knowing that I have honored the gifts that have been given to me by the divine, by my parents, and by my coaches. There's a quote that's haunted me for quite some time, for years now. And that quote is, "Hell is meeting the man I could have been." Wow, that keeps me on my toes day in and day out, making sure that I'm not wasting a single day. I want to fulfill my potential day in and day out. And when the end comes for me, I want to know that I did my part. I think one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves is to be urgent and excited. Now, to be clear, my former self, and maybe you, confuse urgency with anxiety. We actually can be urgent without being anxious. We can be urgent and excited. We can be urgent and curious. We can be urgent and focused. You get to pick. I think that being urgent and inspired, or urgent and excited, is one of the greatest gifts that we can give ourselves, helping us to make every single moment of every single day count. There's just so much magic out there in this life to go and explore. I never thought that I would have the opportunity to be a college athlete, to one day host a TV show. One day I'd get to meet the Queen. All of these things have happened for me in the most improbable ways. With that kind of magic out there, why would I wallow in past heartbreaks or frustrations or anger? Why would I spend any extra time being in a situation that just isn't productive? Why would I sacrifice the opportunity for such an exciting adventure in this thing called life in the future by staying in relationships or situations that just don't have a very bright outlook? Every single day matters. And that to me is what is so profoundly moving about getting up early in the morning, giving myself every opportunity to fulfill my potential in this lifetime. So claim today. Make this the turning point. The rest of your life begins today. If you think the thrilling pursuit of excellence is a great way to live, then join me on this journey by subscribing now. I'll see you in the next one.